Well, I'm working on a Escalade today, ESV. It's going to be the same if you have a 1500 pickup, whether it be GMC or Chevrolet, Suburban, Yukon. And, you know, this is an 07, so this is going to be 07 through 14. But a lot of this stuff, suspension-wise, it's not going to be all that different. And, you know, this tip applies to whatever vehicle you have. So I had some squeaking, very annoying squeaking. And it's probably the strut. These bushings right here, they're bad to squeak. The bolt that goes through there and the kind of material that they make the cushioning part of, you know, back in the day it was all rubber, but now they don't use rubber so much because they're low on rubber trees, so they use a lot of different other stuff, neoprene. And if it was neoprene it would be good, but that's expensive stuff. Anyways, so I had bought this upper control arm, lower ball joint. As you can see, I changed out my sway bar link right here, and you know, it was missing this piece of rubber even. And those will clang. You know, if you hear a clanging noise and you don't know what that is, check those. Check my tie rod in, pushed on it, feel grease in there, and wiggle this back and forth. That's how you check the upper and lower ball joint. Wiggled it side to side, checks the inner and outer tie rod in there. And could even be those bushings squeaking. It could be my strut squeaking. You know, I shot some lubricant in here, probably shoot some lubricant in there, real good lubricant. If you can find one that's a good penetrating oil, you know, some of those evaporate quite a bit, but they would still work better than nothing. Anyways, so this joint right here was out of grease. No grease cert. So what you do in that situation is you get your grease gun, just right here, and you get a needle for it right here. Oh, wait a minute. Right there, it's the needle I put up against my blue shirt so you can see it. So they sell these needles at the parts store. You can order them online, whatever. Stick it in there. You know, it's just a grease cert fitting on the end of the needle. Just stuck it right in the back of it because you're going to get, you know, possibly some water and dirt flying from front to the back of the vehicle. So of course I stuck it in the back of it, greased it up. And if they're dry, even though they could be a good joint and not have any play, they'll squeak. And if they're squeaking, they're not going to be a very good joint very long. I do remodeling work. I've done new houses, done built hotels, but anyways, and we've had backhoes and excavators on our remodeling company or construction company, whatever, contracting company. And same way with the pins in them, you know, where they flex like that, the bucket or whatever. If you'll keep those greased, they'll last a long time. But if they get dry, they won't last very long. You guys have a good day. Also, if you like these tips, please subscribe and hit like and comments. You know, if you get any comments, I love to hear comments. You guys have a good day.